Hey everyone, today we are here with Rick Hoegler, owner of Pan American Property Management. We're here in Anaheim at a property that Rick's managing. Thanks, Rick, for being here.
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk through on what Rick's done to this property since he's been taking over management of the asset for the past 2 years. But just to give a little high level, this property is located at 2910 West Ball Road here in Anaheim, built in 1986, 33 units, half ones, half twos. We helped the current buyer acquire the property. They were in a 1031 exchange. They wanted to get in Orange County. They wanted to sell a property in the Inland Empire, get into Orange County, improve location, and Rick has taken over the property and just done a great job with the asset. So we thought it'd be a good idea to talk to you and share with the viewers what you've done to the property.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're standing on right now used to be a pool. So again, very inefficient use here. I mean, very small space, really encroached on, these units being able to get in and out of their units, quite honestly. So we came in, we took the pool out, did this concrete work, a nice little place for the residents to enjoy and sit out here along with a barbecue. So again, just a repositioning of the space. Really didn't cost that much, it was sub 20,000, I would say, for this area. So when you're looking at pools and things of that nature, if your clients are looking to do something with them, there certainly is that opportunity, especially when they're in small spaces like this.
Right, yeah. Deleting the pool was a big value add. It wasn't really getting used.
Right.
And then you're lowering the operational costs.
Absolutely.
As well. So.
Absolutely. Along with the rest of the renovations that we did here, the owner is actually experiencing very low operating costs here just because he allowed us to fix right, and now we're not having to chase repairs. We're able to just take care of things as is necessary, but most of that stuff was taken care of through the renovation we did here. Not a huge lift. We did would be kind of a mid-level, so we did the windows and the sliding glass doors, did obviously a new paint job, took care of the pool, slurry sealed the parking area, so just did some of those kind of deferred maintenance type issues, a little bit of a spruce up to the landscape, but again, to you and your clients, you don't have to go all in, to get, a good lift in rents, so.
No, absolutely. I mean, you've rebranded the asset. It had a different name. It was the French Country Apartments.
Correct.
Rebranded to the Aria.
Yes.
Gave it a new look.
Yep.
Kind of professionalized the asset.
Yep.
So that's great. And then talk to us about what you've done overall with the rents and what you've done there.
Yeah, so the rents have actually gone up about 20%, and we'll go into a vacant unit. But we didn't really have to do a lot, just a real nice cleanup, bring it into the kind of the 21st century, and it's been fine. So you don't have to go all in on some of these, especially now with costs and whatnot. Just a little bit of strategic purchase, or strategic spend in certain areas can really help you. Like for example, if you look behind us, just the little unit plaques and whatnot, just give it a little bit of an extra oomph. If you're looking around a corner and you can't maybe really see what's on the door, you've got that just kind of stands out and gives it that little polished look that doesn't cost a lot, but does make a difference.
Yeah, conformity. It looks nice and clean.
Absolutely. So
okay.
Why don't we go head over to the vacant unit? You can take a look at that.
Yeah, let's do it. Walk on through.
Again, just a little spruce up to the laundry room that we did. So just added some plank flooring and painted it, some new lighting. But just again, kind of meeting the need of the residents. We did not put washers and dryers in this building into the units, so we wanted to make sure that the laundry room was really functional for everyone.
Great.
So here again, Dan, is just an example of really didn't do anything here. We just cleaned it up, added some mulch. You know what I mean? Just kind of worked with what we had. Clean. Just not having to spend a ton of money.
I like that. That's great.
So as we stated out in front, didn't have to do a lot to these units to get the lift. As you'll see, and in most cases, we do like cam lighting, scrape the ceilings, all new cabinets and whatnot. Didn't do that here. So left the acoustic on the ceilings, no cam lights, did some nice flooring, modern paint job, with the white. We'll go around here to the kitchen, show you something that we did over there. So just did a reface of the cabinets instead of a replacement. We did do a new countertop. A little bit more of a modern microwave take we put in here, and that's really it. So something very just clean. We did take the fluorescent lights out of this area, just kind of scraped it and didn't even put cans in, just put a an LED type fixture in there, and again, we're getting anywhere between 15 to a 20% rent lift, with just putting a little bit of effort in and making sure that we're leasing strong, especially on the internet and AI. We're using a lot of that now that allows for self-touring and whatnot. That's really, people really like that and really appreciate the fact that they can tour when they want.
That's great. Nice little clean product.
Yeah.
Goes a long way. Mm-hmm. It looks like
all utilities, or all appliances are included. So we include the refrigerators, as you can see when we were walking through the project. It's a little bit tight, in certain turns and whatnot. So we don't want to have people have to hassle with any of that stuff. So it's a turnkey. They come in and it's there. So.
And then do you bill back for utilities at this property?
We do. Yeah, we do. So City of Anaheim's a little bit unique, to where you can already pass trash through their utility bill. But yes, anything else that we can RUBS, we absolutely do. That's just something that we do as part of our takeovers on any property, is we talk to the ownership about doing that and the benefits of that. So.
Okay, great. Yeah. This is a 1-bedroom?
Correct.
All right.
And we have the air conditioner in the bedroom here. So again, just replaced the existing unit. It was a little bit beat up, so put a new, more efficient unit in. Left the wall heater. So again, not a heavy lift here. Mm-hmm. Just a clean product that people appreciate in this market.
So whenever you do the tubs, are these new just enclosures? Is that what you're kind of doing here?
So we just sprayed this out. We didn't do anything special, just whatever was broken, we fixed. You'll notice that, there's just a slight tonality difference, on some of the hardware that's inside of the unit, but just, again, looking at how much do we really need to do in order to get the lift and hit the owner's objective, so.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
These are nice floor plans. I mean, you got the higher ceilings, walk-in closet.
Absolutely. So,
how are the panels here? It's an 80s product. It's 80s. So what do we got here?
Plenty, so.
Yeah, GE. I don't see a Zinsco on there, so I think we're in good shape there. Well, this is good. So these rent well, I would imagine, right?
Yes. Yeah. This is the only unit that we have available. We've already got applications on it. That's why we wanted to get out and take a look at this one before it was gone. But you can just kind of get a sense, and for your viewers, they can see that, again, you don't have to spend a lot. Be strategic about your spend, and you can still get a good lift and a good quality resident in your property.
I think one of the good things where you added a lot of value, not only just updating the property and managing the asset, but you came in on the purchase. The client had you come in on the purchase of the asset. You could go through and really look at where you can save money.
Correct.
And I think on the front end, the ownership got a lot of benefit out of that.
Thanks for mentioning that. We did. We kind of did a top-down approach. We looked at everything from the roof all the way down to go, okay, what needs spend, what doesn't. We sat down with the owner and just said, okay, this is what our findings are. This is what we can do, and looked at the budget and figured out what we could do, get bang for the buck, and that's what you're seeing. So.
I think that goes above and beyond what a lot of there's a lot of third-party management companies out there. There's a lot of great third-party management companies out there, but I think getting that differentiation from you,
Sure.
The budget, walking them through, this is what I would recommend to do, this is what maybe you don't need to do, it's an optional, this is required, this is optional.
I want the client to be happy, Dan. At the end of the day, obviously everything's within reason and we have to follow rules and regs and all of that good stuff, but I think spending a little bit of time up front, going through some math with the owner about, hey, this is what we think we can do, and this is the kind of lift, the payback period that you're going to get, the value enhancement that certain, improvements will bring. I think that goes a long way, and that way the owner feels good about the spend that they're doing instead of just kind of throwing money at something and not really understanding if they're going to get some sort of a return back on that or not.
That's great. That's good info. All right, well, let's keep walking around. Let's go check out the rest of the grounds.
So you've got, some ample parking here, which is hard to come by these days. Again, just did a cleanup job on the asphalt. Did some seal work, which, came in handy, especially with the rain. So He doesn't have any kind of alligatoring or anything like that going on. So just spent the money again in the right places.
Rick, thanks so much for showing us around the RE apartments and getting your insights. And I think most importantly to the viewership, if you own an apartment building or your portfolio and you just want to get a good recommendation on what you could do to maybe cut expenses or optimize the property, feel free to reach out to Rick and I. We're here and happy to help.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, everyone.
All right, we'll see you on the next video.